situation like this, there's only one thing that can make this crossing safer. Now we're ready, let's go. Meat. All up in there. Look, you got a big old leech. Hey, Monty. Good morning. I'm spooning my Monty. My Monty, don't you just love this? I slept pretty good last night. Pretty dang good. It was windy all night. It rained for a little bit this morning. Other than that, it was just windy. It's pretty windy out there. So it'll be an interesting paddle, because we've got to go a ways down this lake and it's big, narrow. Hopefully we're with the wind. Hopefully. Have you had enough, Monty? Oh. Anyways, we're gonna get up, make some oatmeal, make some coffee, make some pumpkin surprise for Monty, and I'm gonna put on some wet stuff. Oh wow, those are pretty wet, huh? Maybe I won't. Maybe I won't feel like it. Maybe I won't feel like putting on wet stuff, huh, Monty? Don't do it. Alright, let's get up. Let's do it. Hey, Monty. How's it going? Come on, let's go check out the lake. Come on, Stinker. Come on, Stinker. Hey, dude, what you doing? You coming after me? You coming after me, huh? You coming after me? You better not be. You better not be. Well, looks like a beautiful scene out here. Huh, which way is the wind? It looks like the wind's maybe coming from this way. Doesn't look too bad out there. Just sounds worse than it is, but it does look like it's coming from this shore this way, so it's a south wind, it seems like. Hopefully it's a little southeast, but it looks like it's maybe just south-southwest maybe. Anyways, it's time to, well, I put on my wet stuff. I've got my wet shirt on, my wet undies. It's not so bad. It's pretty warm out actually, so it didn't feel too bad. But it should warm up throughout the day. The only thing I hope that I don't get is itchy butt cheeks. You know, when you get your tips of your cheeks get a little wet and moist and you sit in them all day, they get really itchy. I can't stand that. Let's pack up some gear and get some coffee and oatmeal going. Soupy! Monty, would you look at that wilderness out there? Isn't that just gorgeous? It's a beautiful sight right there. Oh, yes indeed. It's actually pretty warm right now, and I would be wearing my other pants because they breathe a little better, they're a little cooler and whatnot, but I'm going to wear these for most of the day because my seat in my canoe is soaked. The support back parts of both my bags are soaked, so those are going to hold water. I'll probably at some point after I'm portaging, I'm not going to want to wear this stuff. So after sitting in it for a while, after we go across this lake and maybe do one portage, it should be a little bit more dried out, everything, just a little bit, and then we'll probably put our other clothes back on. But right now, my socks are definitely all dried out from walking around in Crocs. Well, they feel that way anyways. And my underwear are getting there. I'm sure by the end of the day we'll be all good. But I'm gonna finish up my oatmeal here. Almost all the way packed up. And then we're gonna get in the water and get moving. We are off for the day. Looks like the wind has shifted to blow against us, so we're paddling into the wind for at least this lake. The next couple lakes, some of them will be, actually a lot of them will be going at the side, which won't be ideal. We actually got to cross another big lake in the biggest part with these going at our side, which won't be ideal, but we'll be all right. It'll be just fine. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna make some distance before we try casting on this lake, and I'm just gonna drop a line. I'm gonna try my chartreuse, shad, wrap, and troll. We're gonna just do a little trolling for the beginning this morning. We're actually gonna return to the spot I was this spring, where I just know there's good fishing, and I got skunked there. And we're gonna try fishing that section. We might cast along the channel as well. We're gonna give that a good shot. I'm not gonna get out of the boat, we'll just cast along the way and just try it out for a minute. But hopefully we'll pick up something, maybe a Larry, Bobby, Peter, Walter, who knows? It's a big lake. But anyways, I'm gonna switch lures, drop a line, troll across this here. I'm just kidding, we're gonna turn around and go back to camp because I left my tackle box. It's a good thing I decided to troll. See, I have the best tackle box in the world. It's camouflage, so it blends into the grass and stuff. Oops. You know, this is the second time I've forgot my, what's it called? Tackle box. Not this trip, but in general. Maybe I should get a bright orange one. Not a camouflage one that blends into the grass. It was sitting right there too. Yeah. Oh wow. So I've got good news and I've got bad news. The good news is that the weather's looking nice. Looking like it might break out and be sunny. Probably hot, but it doesn't feel like it's gonna be insanely hot today. Just, you know, maybe some nice cooler sunny day, maybe. Hopefully, probably not, but maybe. But the bad news is that when I got out to take a break from the storm, I threw my tackle box under a tree where those guys let me sit under their tarp. And I'm pretty sure it's there because it's not at camp. So we've got to paddle back to those guys' camp, and hopefully my tackle box is sitting there under that tree. Otherwise, we're going to be in trouble, because then we're just stuck with 1 1/4 ounce jig and a spinner. Why? I'm not sure. I checked everywhere at that campsite. Dang it. Oh, it is going to be a warm one today. I'm already starting to feel warm in this. Get out of here, mosquitoes. Oh well. What can you do? We're just going to go for a paddle now. Ah, it got me on the forehead. Turd. Yeah, so we'll paddle back there. Hopefully it's there. I'm pretty sure. I'm like 99% sure, because now I don't remember ever setting it at this site when I launch. I usually can remember when I'm taking stuff out of the boat, and now that I think about it, I don't remember that at all. So we'll go back. If they're there, we'll say hi again. If they're not, if they're out fishing, then we'll hopefully it'll be there. Please be there. Well, this might set us back far enough to where we won't be getting to where we were hoping to today, which will stink a little bit, but we'll just camp at a different lake. We'll do what we oatmeal burps. We'll do what we gotta do. We shall do what we must do. Mistakes happen. Let's just hope it's there at least. Back with the wind, so we're gonna have to battle this the whole way back. No. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Make sure you don't forget your tackle box, ding dong. Yeah. You know, fishing. I just do it the whole time. That'd have been really nice to lose it. Oh, well, we got it. And it's only going to set us back like an hour and 15 minutes. See, this changes things. This changes the whole trip. This sets in motion, you know, a series of events. You know, because now I'm going to troll from here. We're behind an hour. We might not get to where we're planning to go today. So anything good or bad that happens was a result of me forgetting my tackle box there. Anything going forward. So if I catch a monster pike, walleye, lake trout, you know, if I flip my boat, you know, if we get attacked by a moose or a rabid squirrel, it's all because of this. Good or bad. Now going forward, things have changed. Maybe we get to our lake. Maybe we have a delicious lake trout dinner. Maybe there's just fish, you know, that are filleted just waiting at camp for us now for some weird reason. Anyways, we're gonna drop a line. We're gonna troll. My lens is fogging up and it's driving me nuts. So we're gonna let that air out. See if we can pick something up. Do you want to go for the dog park? Do you want a treat? The dog park? Do you want a stick? Do you want to go for? Go for dog park? Good boy. Good boy. Okie dokie, we are just about back where we started. We've got like another 10 minutes of paddling to get exactly where we started at our campsite, but that set us back an hour, 12 minutes. That's it. Oh man, but I will say it's sunny out. There's a nice cool breeze, and this is like, it feels so good right now. I'm not sweating at all. I feel great. We haven't got any bites on our troller yet, but we've just been trolling out in the open right in the middle. Sometimes that works out. Sometimes they're hanging out there just suspended over deep water, but we'll go closer to shoreline here. I just didn't want to get any snags while we made our way back to where we started. But let's see. So after we get across this point where we started, we have another big open section, then we're going to go in between a couple islands and points. We should be able to pick one up there. Probably a good spot to cast, but we'll probably just troll through, and then we're going to get to this channel where we'll try fishing. We'll try jigging there, casting off, take a few casts, and then we'll get back to that one spot that I've been pretty much, I really wanted to get there the last extended trip I did, and I really want to get there this time because I know it's a great spot. Even though I got skunk last time, they're going to bite today, I can feel it. Even though we had a horrendous storm yesterday that might have shut down all the fishing altogether, I have faith we're going to be just fine. That was a crazy storm yesterday. That's the type of storm that usually does shut down fishing. It was just insane downpour, tons of lightning and thunder just all around, just crazy. That was a good storm. That was a lot of fun. That was really fun. I don't think I've ever paddled in that much of a downpour before. And if I would have stayed out when I got to those guys' campsite, if I would have stayed on the water, man, oh man, lightning and thunder aside, I wouldn't have been able to see where I was going. It was so intense. That was a lot of fun though. That was fun. It looks like it's just, now that that's passed, it's just going to be like nice cool weather, at least for today. Definitely the weather's broke. I mean, look at those skies right now. I love it when it's sunny and a little cloudy like this and it's still cool. I'm not like sweating. I don't like sweating. I don't like it. I finally have also figured out why my lens fogs up, and when I put it underwater, which I love to do all the time, and yesterday it was just in the rain, this little cap on the lens, it gets moisture and it gets trapped around the ring. So when the camera heats up, or the sun's beating on it, evaporates a little bit of the moisture, just fogs it up. But I had to be careful, but I had like the cap wedged right here with the sun, and I had the cap off the GoPro and just let it evaporate all the moisture out. So it should be good until we catch a fish, hopefully, and release it, and I do an underwater shot, and then it'll start all over. Monty's shifting. Oh, all right, it's gonna be a good day. It's already a good day. Now we are officially back where we started. Yep. Oh yeah. Okay. All right, let's do this. Let's catch a fish.
Monty, you smell like poop and you stink all the time. Monty, you're so fluffy, it blows my mind.
Good boy. Good boy.
Oh, the wind is picking up, eh? Looks like she's coming straight out the south now.
Oh, geez, Monty, don't shift. Not we're getting sideways. Jeez. What are you doing? What are you tinking? What are you tinking, Monty? What are you tinking? Okay, we're at our channel. There's two spots on this lake that we're gonna try fishing pretty good. One is this channel here, and then we'll end with that one spot. And the other is, there's an island on the map that I'll try around. We're gonna try out deeper, letting it sink a little in this area. See if we can pick something up. To a green with like silver flakes and like black on the center. We'll give this a shot. Maybe this will help because it's pretty clear water and it's sunny out. Oh, that was no fun. All right, so far no bites. I'm gonna cast this out and just troll this up, and we're gonna head over to that spot that I've been excited to try. We'll see if it does anything there. All right, this spot looks fairly promising. We're gonna try this first. I like these just where there's rocks and it's kind of like a drop off. Ooh, we're gonna get blown around here. Break. Ooh. That was a bite. We got a bite. Dang it. Wind is not cooperating. Jeez. Skunked here last time and it's too windy to fish from the boat. So let's see if I get skunked again. Not gonna spend too much time here, you know? There was a bite. There's fish. I just saw 3 bass chasing it. There we go. Little Bobby. Whoa, geez. The bass are going nuts right here. See if we go out deep and we catch a bigger one. Deeper for a bigger one again. They were going crazy for a minute there, but I think they've wisened up to my little jig there, and only the little ones are grabbing. So we're gonna try a big old 3/4 ounce spoon, go for some bigger ones or some lake trout if they're here. These little turd nuggets, the big one, there's only like 2 big ones that I saw. Where's Monty? He's chilling over here somewhere. Oh, there he is. Monty, that's a interesting spot you got there. What are you doing? Why are you sitting in the bushes like that? What the heck? All right, come on, let's go, buddy. Come on, Monty, let's go. Come on, Monty. Good boy. Back into boat. All right, just a couple more quick casts right here. Just quick, because I don't think we're gonna be able to fish in this wind. And I'm not even gonna want to troll. We're gonna have to just move. And we're way behind, But that's okay. Don't worry, Monty, we'll get moving in a sec. I've just got an addiction. It seems like all those little bass were just, there was like a school of them, just teeny little bass, and there was a couple big ones in there, and they were all just right there on that point. I'm not seeing them chase my lure or anything right here, just in that one spot. I know it's not the best decision, and it's easy to say I'm not gonna troll when I'm on shore, but what if I miss the biggest fish of my life? Because I wasn't trolling that one time. You know, could be. We're just gonna troll that big old spoon for a ways anyways. Catching the good old midday wind today. Oh yeah. I don't know how long I'm gonna want to troll this line, because what if I catch a fish, you know? What if? What am I gonna do? It's a little breezy out here. I think we're gonna move in towards shore. I just followed the shoreline. It's getting breezy out here in the middle. Oh. We're not moving very fast. Woo! 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 Oh man, it is a lot better over on the side here near the shore, close to the shore. It's still a little breezy, but and I reeled in my spoon. It's a lot nicer, moving at a lot quicker pace. We're moving pretty slow out there in the center. Monty, what a beautiful day. We're making our way. Ooh. We don't got too much further to go. And then we've got our first portage of the day. Oh boy. You know, it's only almost 1 o'clock. Oh. We definitely spent quite some time on this lake. Beautiful day though. We shouldn't have to fight the wind anymore today. We're just gonna basically be cruising across this direction at these side waves, which is not super ideal, but it'll be all right. It'll be okay. This is definitely the longest, and I have no idea where we're gonna end up tonight. We're just gonna keep going, and we're not gonna fish every lake. We're basically gonna skip the next like 3 lakes, and then troll across the next one, which is a big one. And then, depending on what time we get across that lake, is when we're gonna decide where we're setting up for the night. And we'll fish the lakes after that. Maybe we'll even stay at that lake, who knows? I don't know how far we're gonna get, but we've got 6.5 hours of daylight, so probably not gonna knock out the 9 portages I had planned. That's okay. That's okay. First portage of the day is done. First portage at almost 2. Oh, it's taking our sweet time today. I wonder where we're gonna make it. We're gonna at least make it to the next big lake, but I don't know how far we're gonna make it past that. Who knows? Who knows? A little breezy still, but we're gonna go a few lakes before we fish, like I said. Oh, I just drank a bunch of water. I ate a couple of bars and pieces of beef jerky. Need a little boost. We'll probably get to that big lake and have another snack break, feed Monty some lunch. I just don't want to feed him right before we do a bunch of back-to-back portages, because you don't want to like have a full stomach running around. The sun went away for a second, and it's looking like over there's clouds coming in. Oh, there's a bald eagle. There's some loons. There's a bald eagle is flying up behind us. Hey, buddy. Not food, I promise. But yeah, it looks like over there, like storm clouds are rolling in, but from where the wind's blowing, just looks like big clouds. Nothing crazy. For a second I was like, all right, we might get some more rain. Could still happen. Still got, you know, like 5 hours of light left. Kind of hoping the sun goes behind the clouds. It makes portaging a heck of a lot easier when it's not nasty and warm. A heck of a lot easier. Heck of a lot easier. What do you think, Monty? Does it make portaging easier for you? Do you want to go to the... Oh, what do you think, Monty? Do you want to go for the dog park? Oh, do you want to go for the dog park? Do you want a treat? Oh, look at those head tilts. Do you want a treat? Do you want to go for a dog park? Dog park? Good boy. Good boy, Monty. this and it's a bigger lake. We'll have to see. If the waves are too big, we might not be able to do it. I mean, we can do it. It'd just be real dangerous. We'll see. If the waves are like this, it won't be so bad. But I think they're going to be a little bit bigger. Just a little bit. Oh, there's a couple of loons. Woo! Okay, so what we've got here is not the best situation. We want to go straight to there in between those two points, and as you can see, the waves are coming pretty much straight from this way, so we're going to be having sideways if we want to cut across. So what we're going to do is I'm going to aim my nose towards that island up there, and we're going to see if it feels sketchy, and we won't be going at our straight side because that'd be going this way. But it'll be a little better. But if it's too wobbly, what we're gonna do is go straight into the wind towards the right side of that island, get there, because I can go straight into the wind, no problem, doesn't matter how big the waves are, really. And then we'll cut from that island to that point. I'm talking about the big island in the back, not this little thing, way back there on the right side. Then we'll cut there, go down, scoot our way across. So, it was a lot wavier when I dropped off my first pack. They were much bigger and they were way more white cappy. So it seems toned down for right now. Might have just been a gust period for a minute there. But Monty, let's do this. Shake, shake, give me your paw, give me your paw. Good boy, we're gonna do this, all right? You and me, pal. Loading for the SS Good Time begins at 4:23 p.m. It's 4:23 p.m. now. All aboard! Come on! Come on! All aboard the SS Good Times. Let's go! Giddy all! Good luck, little loggy! Woo! In a situation like this, there's only one thing that can make this crossing safer. Now we're ready. Let's go! Monty, I need you to sit. It makes it easier for me to do this. Sit down, Monty. Get that porky butt down. We need your weight to balance us out. Thanks, pal. You're the best. It's not so bad. The most dangerous thing I'm doing probably is stopping to adjust my camera angles. But I'm not lying when I said that the waves were much worse when I dropped off my first bag. It was way worse, at least half a foot higher all over. It was just, I looked at it and I was like, no way. And then we got back and it didn't look so bad. About to be out in the open, and it's really just not terrible right now. So we're either catching a break, or it was really windy there for a second. I mean, it's still breezy, but it's nothing like it was. There's still a few big ones here and there. Like right there's a good sized one. But no, it's good. It's a lot easier if Monty just sits and chills like that. He's pretty good about it when we're in a hectic situation. But really, this ain't so bad. Seems to have, we got a little break here. I'm glad the sun's not out. Makes it a lot cooler. Oh yeah, we're gonna be just fine. Just fine. I have half a mind to drop a line and troll right now. You know what? How are we gonna catch fish dinner for tonight if we ain't trolling? It's not too bad. I'm not gonna switch lures. We're just gonna drop a spoon here and just let a bunch of line out. This is a beautiful lake. You know what would make it more beautiful though? We hooked into a nice big old lake trout right about now. Right now. Or, you know, give it another 5 minutes. 5 minutes. I'll take it in 5. When we're closer to that shore. That's when I'll take it. Okay? You hear me, Mother Nature? I'm asking for a solid. Come on now. Come on now. You betcha. Don't you know? Oh. We actually just had a bite. No way. Do I have a fish on there now? We definitely just had a bite. Oh, there could be something on here. There was definitely a fish on. It's pulling pretty hard. It feels like something's on here. I don't know, it feels like there's something on here. It's not, nothing's tugging. If we got a fish right now, that'd be so awesome. There's gotta be something on here. There has to be. Oh, there is. It's a fish. Oh, it's a trout. Oh, it's a Larry. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Yes. Yes. It was a fish the whole time. When I was calling for it. Thank you, Mother Nature. Thank you. All right, we're getting this guy on the stringer. Heck yeah. Fish dinner tonight. Still on track, baby. Oh, yeah. All right. Let's go. Caught it on the big old 3/4 ounce watermelon. Ooh, we're gonna get this guy on the stringer. We do not want to lose him. And then we're gonna drop it and we're gonna go for another one. That's so awesome. I'm pretty sure that's right when I was saying, oh, you know, Mother Nature, come on, do me a solid. And from what I remember, yeah, it was about that time I was chanting and hollering. Mother Nature replied, she's like, you know what? You poor thing, you went through a pretty big thunderstorm yesterday. I hammered ya. You know what? We're gonna give you a fish today because we know you want that fish dinner. Oh, give me one more, Mother Nature. Just make the meal complete. Monty wants a whole fillet. I want 3. We want a feast. Come on, Mother Nature. You sexy thing. Oh. I believe in miracles. Where you from? You sexy thing, sexy thing. I believe in miracles. Come on, fishes now. Where you from? You sexy thing, sexy thing. Yeah, yeah. Oh, I'm just having a blast right now. We're getting like, this is fairly close to my perfectly ideal temperature. This is kind of pretty much ideal right now, besides the wind. I love overcast, I love fall, and it's kind of a cooler temperature out. Now, if there was no breeze, it might be a little too warm, so I would take 10 degrees colder with just a slight breeze to no wind-ish, and that'd just be like a perfect little fall day for me. I do love the sun, don't get me wrong, I love the sun, but I just, something about overcast. What am I doing with these sunglasses? Oh, they're safety sunglasses. Oh, and that's a snag. That's a sure snag. Oh no. Oh no. Don't tell me we lost our spoon, I think. Pretty sure we lost our spoon. No! I've tied my double uni knot poorly. Yep. Dang nabbit. If this one breaks, it's definitely not the knot. That was a perfect double uni. I just took my time with that one and made sure it wasn't balled up. It was tightened down nice and perfect. I wetted it with my tongue, made sure it slipped nice and good. I think the drag was set a little too tight, and it might just be because my fluorocarbon's 8-pound test and the braid's 10-pound, and I'm not really used to fluorocarbon quite yet. I'm used to mono, and mono does stretch a bit, so there might be a little more leeway as far as when I get a snag and I yank, so I might have to set the drag just a little bit looser to avoid that. That could be the problem the whole time. It might not be my knots at all, because I'm pretty sure, I mean, the last couple were pretty good too. I don't mess around with my fishing knots. Dang it. Anyways, we're gonna throw on the Everything Slayer, and yeah, that's all the lake was trying to say, is like we don't want your little watermelon, beautiful watermelon Clio, which is just a great lure, great color for lake trout. But anyways, it's gone now. It's in the past. This lake has claimed its victim. All right, let's set this bad boy. Let out a whole bunch of line. We're gonna go 150 feet. We're getting crazy. Nah, maybe just 100. Anyways, let's try again. So I just checked the drag and it was set way too tight. I was pretty sure I checked it. I must have accidentally messed with it at some point or something, because it was set way too tight. So that had to be it. It had to be, because it was, I had to ream on it. The braid snaps, I feel like it doesn't snap as easy as that fluoro. Even if it's 10 pounds of pressure, I feel like it doesn't snap as easily. I don't really know much about it, to be honest. I don't know the differences. So far, I do like the braid with the fluoro leader. I feel like the braid is stronger and it's smoother, something about it. Something about it. Sexy. Okay, we're about to get to the portage, so I'm just gonna reel in my line if I don't have a bite in the next 100 feet, and then we're gonna get to the next lake. A goose. Oh, he pooped. Aerial poop. Aerial poop. Aerial dump. Only one more quarter-mile size portage. We have 3 little ones. We should be at our lake. We've got 2.5 hours till it's dark. I think we can do it just fine. We'll probably end up getting to a campsite late tonight and just trolling for some walleye tonight when we get to that lake. That's what we're gonna try. So if we get there like right at dark or half hour before, we're just gonna drop lines and troll around and fish. And then we'll get a campsite when it's like darker. Because I definitely would like one more fish. Little Larry here is not gonna be enough. Because I ate 3 of those fillets of that size. And Monty got 1. So if we have 2 to split, that means I have to give him a half of one and I get 1.5. Which means I'll have to have mashed potatoes and spaghetti. Because I'm a big boy, I'm growing boy. So, we'll see, we'll try at that lake. We're gonna try to hustle there. Monty, let's go. Come on. Come on. Ooh, nice hop. Nice hop, Monty. You're a good boy. Here's your good boy. Alright, another pottage down. Another pottage down. Where to next, my boy? Okay, so we've got to go to the right, cross the open to the left, and then looks like there's a little channel we go through, and then it's back to the right. So right, left, right. Okay, alright, let's do it. We're still gonna make it to the lake we're going for tonight, no matter what, is the plan. Because I know that lake's got walleye in it. We want a Walter. They got a little Walter in that lake, and there's a nice straight drop off where looks like it's good to troll by. Looks like I can pick up a fish there. But what we might do, there's a campsite on the lake before that lake, and it's a small portage to get to the lake we want to get to. So maybe we'll drop off our stuff and stay there, because the campsites are kind of far away in the other lake, or we'll just move along to the other lake, troll, find a campsite in the dark, because it's looking like it's probably not going to be too late by the time we get there. Maybe not, actually. Depends on how fast we move. I mean, I'd like to fish these lakes, but I know that that lake's a good lake. I just know it, and I know there's walleye, so I'd like to get there. So I think that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. You know, one of these days, I'm gonna plan a trip where I don't move as far at all, and we just fish every lake hard. One of these days I'll do that. Maybe next spring. Maybe that's what we'll do next spring. Maybe not. I don't know. See, I like moving. I like moving a lot. You know, it's a lot of work. I just enjoy waking up, moving and fishing all day, but it has taken a toll on the time of fishing I've done. I've only got to troll really and cast here and there, especially with all the little missteps we've had, but you know, it is what it is. I think, yeah, maybe next spring I'll just plan a trip where like we move like 3 lakes at a time, but I spend a lot of time fishing each lake, like all day fishing every lake. We just do it. It's pure fishing, less travel. I don't know if I can handle that, but I always end up just liking to move. You know, sometimes it is nice to set up maybe one of these days we'll just do a base camp, we'll explore out from that. I've done that in the past. I normally don't do that. Every time I go solo, I'm always just moving. When I go with other people, we usually set up a camp, stay for 2 nights, and then explore lakes, which is fun as well. I just like my loops. I like just going one direction the whole time. And sometimes when I plan a loop, you know, like this one where you fall behind a little bit, then you gotta push. But so far we haven't really been rushing, and we've still just been on track. Today we would have got here early, we would have had a whole other hour if I didn't forget my tackle box, but we might not have caught that fish, and we might have caught the bad winds at that lake, because they were really bad. They were really bad for a minute, but they weren't insane when I crossed. They're still windy, it was still breezy. We just weren't getting those insane gusts. Monty. Oh. I'm sorry, Monty. I had to troll a line since we were, you know, just moving through quick.
But look at these crazy this rock bluff up here. Look at that. All those fallen down, broken off rocks. Those are some big boulders. It's crazy looking. This lake is little, but it looks pretty deep. So we're just gonna troll across. We don't have far to go because it's just a little bitty lake. But I would hate myself in the morning, you know, if this lake was loaded with walleyes or something like that, and I didn't troll. Hopefully we don't get a snag. I think we're gonna have like a half hour of light when we get to that lake. That'd be neat. Maybe close. Maybe a little less. Who knows? Monty's making us lean. Sun's coming out. Ooh! A little frisky critter. Oh yeah, sun's peeking out. We've got one more little portage. 45 minutes till the sun is set. I think we'll get to the other lake in 15 minutes here. Should be right up here. And then we're just gonna troll our way to a campsite. Oh yeah, might take a little drink of water quick. And we're just gonna troll. Hopefully we pick something up on the way to a campsite, because if we get to a good campsite, we'll just throw our bag out, we'll go troll some more. But I'd really like another fish, really would. It would hurt to not have another fish, but we still have a little snack. We still have like a fish dinner. We'll make potatoes. I'll probably make half of a spaghetti just to fill my gullet, because I like food a lot. Look at this sun. Yeah, it's peeking out. Might make a nice sunset. We'll be on the lake for the sunset for sure. That is for sure. But anyways, let's get to this next lake and let's troll. We made our mark today. We're there. So, we have got 20 minutes till the sun sets. We are going to be finding a campsite in the dark. That's okay. I've got the walleye slayer on, jointed floater, shallow one. We're gonna troll this on our way to a campsite. And yeah, hopefully we don't get snags or it snaps off, but we definitely would like a one walleye. I'll take a bass. I'd probably even take a pike tonight. I don't care. I'll pick at it. It'll be just fine. We'll give Monty his lake trout and I can just pick through the bones. I don't mind. But yeah, so we're gonna troll. We've got a ways to troll, so we will definitely be cruising along in the dark, but we should have plenty of time to get a walleye if they want to bite tonight. I'm hoping they will. I really would like a Walter, and then we've got all our fish for the trip too. So we'll see. It's a big, beautiful lake. I got my headlamp in my pocket, and I've got a sweatshirt down here because I'm probably gonna get a little chilly as soon as it gets dark. It's probably gonna get cold quick. Oh, but you can see that sunset behind us. Look at that beauty. Look at that beautiful sunset. Well, you can't really see the sun, but you know what that means? Because the sun's not up in the sky, that means the walleye bite is gonna be active now. Good walleye bite. As long as the sun's not beating down in the lake. Yeah, that should be good things. It should be good things. All right, let's do this. how well you can see me, but it's actually super peaceful paddling at like sunset like this. I love it. You know, the walleye fishing is probably just getting really good. I might even throw out a slip bobber with a power bait leech if I'm feeling frisky. Monty's getting comfortable. There's still hope. No bites yet. But it could still happen. I probably will toss out a power bait leash if we don't catch anything. Just for the heck of it while we're waiting. Okay, so me and Monty just got to camp here, and yeah, it's pretty dark out, so I'm just gonna whip everything together. We're gonna gather up some pieces of wood for I'll process it. Once we get it all around, I'll toss out bobber and a slip bobber. Yeah, get a tent all set up, get some water going, and then we will check back in with you when we're all set up. Okay, so we're all set up here. Got water filtered, tent set up, but it keeps on raining a little bit at a time. Keeps doing it. Drops. So I hope it doesn't keep raining. Well, if the rain keeps up, it's not going to be a very glorious recording of dinner, because I'll have to use the GoPro and it'll just, yeah, you know, GoPro's not very good at nighttime lighting. Okay, so before we start our fire, we are going to prepare our food. So what I think we're going to do today is have a trifecta feast. And we're going to just be fair to our Monty. I want a little less onion than that. We're going to give him one of the fillets, and I'm just going to have one. And then I'm going to have some spaghetti as well, like a half portion of spaghetti with my mashed potatoes. Get our white onion cut up. Put this all in the pan here. Get our lemon cut up. That's good to go. Oop, we'll just keep that down here. Then we need a little butter. We won't need as much butter. Hopefully we'll have a feast on our last fish dinner, if it happens.
Put that in there. Okay, now I'm gonna go fillet my fish, get the fish ready, we'll portion that out, and then we shall spark this fire up and get cooking our trifecta feast. So we'll give him this fillet. I'm gonna need, never mind, we'll just give him the whole thing. We're gonna spoil that dirty dog rotten. I almost just did it, guys. I almost just gave myself more, but I was like, you know what? No. I'm gonna stick to it. Stick to my word. Monty will eat equal fish tonight. There's his. Mine's right here. I'll just cut it in half. Okay. Now let's get this fire sparked up and get cooking. But I mean, here's why I'm sharing with Monty. I mean, look at the poor guy. He's sleeping on a rock, for crying out loud. I'm so sorry. I'm such a jerk. I'm sorry, Monty. Got some birch bark in my pocket that I've been collecting throughout the day. Where's the plane? Who would have guessed that Monty doesn't like being sniffed, huh? Oh, Monty. Yeah, he's always sniffing me and stuff, so it's only fair, right? Okay. We've got to get our thing is prepared to be on the fire. So we need 2 cups of water. 1, 2. For our mashed potatoes. We're gonna try a different flavor tonight. That's good. We need our spaghetti, or our macchetti, my bad. That looks like half a portion. It's still good dry. Okay. Cover that with water. And then we need a little more water for Monty's. All right, let's get these all on the fire and get cooking, baby. Ooh, hot. Okay, that is a feast in the making, oh yeah. Onions are cooking up slowly. gonna give Monty some extra water tonight. The other night he actually drank a whole bowl of water I provided him. We're gonna do it again and see if he... I'll go do that right now. See, this is not quite. This is hot enough to add the mashed potatoes, so I'm gonna go ahead and just do that. These ones are roasted garlic today. Alright, these can go off to the side here. That spaghetti's gotta be pretty close. Alright, spaghetti. It didn't get to a boil, but we're just gonna lid this, put it off to the side here. Here. Alright. We'll get that flame going in a second. I just need to add some Montreal quick. Oh yeah. There we go. Alright, we gotta add some pumpkin to Monty's as this gets heated up here. Whoop. Oh, getting a little too fried up there. Oh, geez. Oh, geez. We gotta flip this fish now. Oh, yeah. Oh, she's cooking now. Alright, we're going to add a little pumpkin powder to Monty's. And then get that off the fire, mangle that up with a stick. Alright, let's give this a flip here. Ooh, yeah. Oh, that's looking good. Ooh, that's about done. I think she's done. Oh, yeah. Okay. Alright. Let's add our mashed potatoes into the pot here. That way we can soak up that buttery goodness and everything. None of it'll go to waste. Oh, yeah. Oops. Oops. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm so hungry. Got the spaghetti in there as well. Oh, yeah. Oh, let's eat. Oh. Ooh, there you go, Monty. I'm not going to admit it or deny it. Ladies and gentlemen, I am pooped. I am pooped right now. So I am looking forward to feasting. That's why I haven't been so enthusiastic about my food. I'm just tired. I think that might be a little too much food for Monty there. And liquid and stuff. I think he'll survive. Do you think he'll survive? Are you on a treat? You wanna go to the dog park? You're here, Monty. Okay, go ahead. It got clear out and the moon is out. It's a beautiful evening now. It was raining for a minute there. Oh, I'm so ready for this. Just gonna take a little bite of mashed potatoes and onions first. Oh, I drizzled fresh lemon on here. Alright, let's just dive into this. It's almost a little better than the first night because I kind of, with that high heat, kind of fried it. A little bit of a char to the skin. Oh. I think I did a little too much spaghetti. We might be in trouble here. You know, compared to the lemony flavor of this fish, the spaghetti and mashed potatoes, don't compare. Don't get me wrong, it's delicious, but fresh caught fish sauteed in butter and lemon with Montreal, it's better. I think this was the saddest campfire I've ever had. Everything was just wet and I just didn't feel like going and rumbling through the woods for more wood and whatnot, so I was just like, nah. It got the job done. I might put some more sticks on there and make some tea or something, or hot cocoa, but we'll see. Alright, well, I'm gonna keep stuffing my face here, and I will check back in with you guys when I'm uncomfortable. Oh, I put it all down. And you know what? I think I have enough room for an ice cream sandwich because of that burp. Oh man. Sometimes I surprise myself with how much food I can eat. I thought I was going to struggle there. But lo and behold, here I am eating an ice cream sandwich now. It's really not that bad. Alright, on to the Starburst. I'm just a food monster right now. So what is it? Night 3? 1, 2, 3. Night 4. Night 4 already, huh? Wait, is it night 4? 1. Where was 2? 2 was... Where was 2? I can't remember now. Was yesterday day 2? Monty, I'm confused. I don't remember. No, we had our fish dinner. We didn't have that last night. Where did we have our fish dinner? Lake trout. Oh yeah, okay. Night 2. Alright, now I remember. Night 2, night 3 last night, night 4 tonight. Okay, I got it. We're back on track. That means I can finish off my chocolate bar. I can eat some more Starburst. I'm just picking out right now, guys. It was a good day today. Moved around a little bit. Had a pretty late start with the whole losing our tackle box. But we did catch fish at that one spot. Even though it was just little bass. I was hoping for Lakers there, but just hundreds of teeny bass, I guess. Ooh. It's pretty late. So, I'm just gonna, my fire's like out. So I'm not even gonna bother with tea or anything. I'm getting pretty full anyways. So I'm just gonna finish up my chocolate here. Eat a few Starbursts. Look at the moon and the stars. Well, it's gonna be hard to see the stars with that moon. And then I'm gonna clean up and we're gonna get in that tent and get ready for bed. Why are you always going to my side, dude? You know, it's pretty unreasonable. Monty, no, that is my stuff. That is my sleep stuff. Oh, there he is. Oh, my big fuzzy teddy bear. Look at him. Look at his legs. You're just a big stuffed animal, you know that, right? Alright, well, you know, I'm kind of surprised that I'm not completely like, I'm full and I'm very full, but I'm not like uncomfortable after I ate all that. What are you doing? He's going nuts over here. What are you doing? Okay. Monty. What are you doing? He's falling off the... You're falling off the sleeping. There you go. So dorky. Oh, you almost kissed me in the mouth. All right, lay down. I won't mess with you anymore. Okay, I promise. There's only so many places you can go. Yep, doing that's not gonna do anything. There you go, big booty. Okay, so like I was saying, I'm surprised at how I'm not uncomfortable. Like, I'm full. I ate a whole thing of the mashed potatoes, 2 fillets of fish. Looks like it was a little more than half of a portion of spaghetti. An ice cream sandwich, half a chocolate bar, and some Starbursts, and I drank a bunch of water. I don't understand. I don't get it. It doesn't make sense to me how I can eat that much and not just feel like sick. I mean, I can still keep munching on Starbursts and chocolate and stuff. Like, yeah. I feel like I'm stretching my stomach out. Maybe. That's the thing. Anyways, had a fun day. Battled some winds. Had another fish dinner. Didn't catch our Walter. We're going to try again in the morning. But I'm going to look at my maps here as I pass out. Kind of get a game plan. Because I didn't kind of secure exactly where we're going tomorrow. I just know that, like, there's going to be some big portages. So I wasn't going to make it. I wasn't going to try to knock them all out tomorrow, but we'll see. But anyways, it's real late. We've had a normal night tonight. So I'm going to pass out. I will catch you guys in the morning. Good night, everybody.